All right, let's try this again. I'm so sorry, guys. Can you hear me now? Oh my goodness. Hopefully this is working properly this time. I'm having technical difficulties, it seems. Can anybody hear me on here? Had to start a whole new stream. Okay, so Shally, you can hear me? Can you just confirm yes? Okay. Tara says nothing. Huh. No. Okay. Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. So you can hear me. Tara can hear me. Marlon. Okay, good. Finally. Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. I am so sorry. This happened to me last time too. And it's weird. I have everything connected supposedly properly, but it's not. Okay, let's get started. Thank you guys all for coming to this live stream today. And I'm going to adjust my camera there a little bit. I just wanted to kind of have a chat with you guys. And I like to do my Q&As and stuff on here and also update you guys on things that are happening. And Shelly says, blame it on the cold moon. Yes. So I want to just get on here and update you guys. I put a little teaser in the thumbnail about what the change is or what's happening or what the update is about. And I said there was a hint inside of the thank you, Christine at Iron Fitness. I put a little teaser in there about what was going on and to see if you guys could guess. So I'm just going to flip over here really quick, but so there was a couple people who guessed. So Tara guessed that it was a new van, and let's see, Rudy says it was charging stations, and I had a few more here. Give me one sec. I loved hearing all of the different guesses about what it actually is. You guys are gonna laugh when you hear what it really is. Let's see. So Lois said a new boyfriend or van friend. Nope, not yet. Marla said new rig. Wandering Violet said guessing a new van. Lois also said RV. And Allie Jr. also said power. Oh, Lois mentioned Lois was really guessing cabin or land. So it was actually none of those things. It was... you guys, so this cracks me up a little bit, and I'm kind of nervous to tell you now because nobody guessed what it was. But it just shows me like the character of everybody. But I've been, on this quest of self-care, and I've been trying to lose weight, and so I've been on this plan. I was on a fitness plan trying to work out, but then I injured myself. And so talking with my coach, Christine, she said, just focus on what you can control, which is your eating. So that's what I've done. I've been at an RV park for a whole month because I had to get well with my back and various things that were going on with me. And so I was swimming a lot. That's what my chiropractor told me that I should do, is swim a lot. And so I've lost 20 pounds. So that was what the thumbnail was about, because I felt like my face looked thinner. So the fact that nobody said anything made me nervous to even tell you then. But it just shows me that you guys don't even care what I look like, meaning you had said it in some of your comments before on my videos, was that you didn't really care about my weight. Some of you said that you didn't even see that I had gained weight in the past. So I kind of appreciate the fact that you guys didn't even guess it. But 20 pounds, I'm really happy with that. I've lost, I think, a pant size, maybe a little bit more than more than one pant size. So Christine is on here. She's you'll see her, it says Iron Fitness. She has been amazing, and she's helped me with my weight loss. Some of you guys know a little bit of my backstory. And part of it was that I just don't do diets at all. I have an eating disorder, and I got some help mentally to get my mindset right several years ago. And it meant that I just didn't do diets anymore. And so even though like my mind was in a much better place and I wasn't in this, situation of being angry at myself, and I'm looking at everybody's like comments. Thank you so much for the congrats. Shelly says that she didn't care what you looked like. Thank you. Wandering Diamond Butterfly, I was going to say you lost weight, but I didn't want to be offensive. Oh, it's not offensive to me at all. But I appreciate that. Thank you. So, I didn't concentrate on food because I was scared, to be honest. That sounded like I was from the South when I said that. I am from the South, but it doesn't always come out. So I was scared to, focus on food. And so I didn't do diets or anything like that. And Christine has just helped me incredibly to figure out how to lose weight in a healthy way and not always focus on food so much, but I can't even talk. Focus on good habits. And so I so appreciate her. And I'm going to tell you this one little story about her. So I started working out. She has me on a fitness plan, and I haven't worked out a lot in the last several years, and so my body's just really out of shape. My muscles are out of shape, and so somewhere along the way, I probably pushed myself too hard, and I messed up a muscle. I think I tore my hamstring, or I don't know what I did to it, but I was limping a lot, and so I had to get well with that. But it was like I would go forward and then I would go backwards. I would get better and then I would get worse and I would get better again. And then I had the back issue going on and the sciatica. Oh my God, I was just a hot mess. And this was all happening, just before I went to the RV park and just didn't drive for a month and did the swimming and stuff like that and just stayed in one place. And I was also trying to get my mindset right. And I was hurting really bad one day. I had been walking and I was doing so much better, and I messed my leg up again where I had been limping. And it was only because I was walking Lily and I reached down to pick up her poop off the ground, and I just stretched that hamstring wrong. And I was so upset and flustered with myself. And I called, or I think I reached out to Christine, and she called me, and because I was literally on the edge, oh my God, I just have to get this weight off as fast as possible. And she just talked me down off the ledge. She was so amazing, and that's what I needed. That's what I need with someone helping me with this whole mindset thing. So Christine, I so appreciate you. If you guys ever want to check out what Christine does, she's a health and fitness coach, and I guess nutrition and fitness coach. And she's at IreneIronFitness.com. She's on here. You can click on her name and look at her YouTube channel. She has amazing, all kinds of one-pot meals and all kinds of things to do to help you get in shape. So, anyways, thank you, Christine. So that was my big news about the thumbnail picture. I'm going to go back and read everybody's comments really quick here. So let's see. Okay, going back to where everybody said they could hear me. Did you blow up your camera? Did I blow up my camera? Shelly, what's that about? I'm not getting it. Sorry. Silverback, great job. Thank you. So many hands of applause to me. Thank you so much. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay. So, you're beautiful. Thank you, Mark. And let's see. Yes, mindset is the hardest part. And that's what I really needed help with. Mark Wilson said that. That's what I really needed help with, was the mindset part of it, because I feel like as a intellectual person, I know how to lose weight. I know how to exercise. I know how to control certain things so that I don't overeat or whatever, but there's still some kind of block there, right? And so that's why having a coach really helped me. And so she's still helping me. And it's going to be a journey for me through all of this, but I'm super committed and she's super committed to me. So that's amazing. Christine says, I'm so happy to help you. You're doing amazing and have the best attitude. You're incredible. Oh, thank you. It's a love fest going on between Christine and I right now. Okay, so I also wanted to talk about just an update. So part of it was the self-care. I know a lot of you have reached out to me because I haven't talked a lot about what's happened with self-care on my last videos, but I kind of mentioned some of it just now, which was the weight loss, and then also my back. So I'm not at the RV park anymore. I was there for a month and I just left yesterday. And I'm happy to say that the sciatica is, I think, almost completely gone. I say there might be like 5% of it left, so it just depends on what I do. But that really, really helped me, was to swim every day, 20 to 30 minutes. I had a hot tub. And so I did that. I did yoga. So the point is I just did a lot more self-care practices. And I got that shelter that you guys saw. I got a different one. I don't know if I think I did in my last video. I showed you the new one. It's the what's it called, the clam shelter, and that one I really, really like. And so it helps me to kind of extend my space, because you might have heard me say in some of my other videos that the van is, it's really small. I don't have a living room, and so instead of getting a bigger RV, which I don't really want to do, I just extended my space. And so that was, I call it my living room now, or my workout spot. So I have my yoga mat out there. I have my chair out there. I can put my weights out there and all the different things that I'm using for self-care practices. And it's amazing. It's really changed really my whole RV life and my ability to take care of myself better. So I feel like it's a comfortable environment for me, and I just made it like kind of my own. So I'll probably do a video on it to show you what I've done, to kind of show you like how I situated the room, the living room, if you will, even down to like the mat, because like, I'm outside a lot, so you don't want sand and stuff all in there. And so anyways, there's just things that you need to figure out, but it has really changed everything. So that's going really, really well. The losing weight also helps, with my back. And then mindset wise, I'm feeling so much better. I was in a funk coming back from Alaska. And so I'm feeling a lot better. And I appreciate everybody so much for sending your good wishes to me and your prayers and your good energy and everything to me, because I tell you guys, I can really feel it. So thank you so much. It's just been an amazing time to really reflect on myself and how I need to take better care of myself, not only my physical body, but also my mind and my work. And so, I had talked to you guys about some things that were going on in my business and how things were going to start slowly shifting. I even polled a bunch of you guys a couple months ago and asked you, would you rather have videos that are completely travel videos or completely how-to videos, or a mixture of both? And overwhelmingly, it was a mixture of both. And the good news is that really resonates with me too. And so my videos will start shifting to that. You shouldn't see a huge change or anything, but it's going to start shifting to that. So you're going to actually see some more how-to videos on things that I like to teach about and things that you guys have wanted me to teach about. Some things that are also in my Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp, which I'm going to talk to you about a little later. So anyway, so those things are going to be changing. I'm really, really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. I hope you'll like it, and give me your feedback. I want to hear like things that you're thinking about it when a video comes out. That helps me to do better with my content as well, and also understand what you guys are wanting. So let's see, we've got some more comments here. Let's see. Oh, Shelly says, thought that was the hint in your picture you were using the phone in your short chase. Oh, okay. Shade reflection now. Mark says, I didn't even get to my mom's and join my family on Thanksgiving, but I did call. Very good, Mark. Let's see. Mark does 20 push-ups. Oh, that's a good one. Sandra, you're beautiful no matter how much oh, thank you so much, Sandra. I appreciate it. As always. You're one of my biggest advocates. Yvette, audio was off for a long time. Oh, I hope it's still fixed. Can everybody still hear me? I hope so. Oh, Bev says, you mentioned maybe having a van built for you. This is a build that you may like the floor plan. So I am still, for everybody who was talking about, is it that I'm going to be getting a van? I have been talking about possibly doing a custom build this next year, and that's still on the horizon. No definite plans yet on that, but something that I'm looking at doing. So, by the way, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them down in the comment section, in the chat area, because obviously I want to be able to answer your questions, and that's what part of this video is about. So go ahead and shoot. Let's see. So JD Smith, no matter how many people look down on me, I know they all pay big money to have a lifestyle that's so fake, and I see it in their eyes. Huh. Okay. Let's see, Pierre, glad you're feeling better. Keep it up. You look great. Getting snow this evening. Oh, goodness. Where are you at, Pierre? There's a lot of places that are getting snow. I saw someone who was in, where were they at? Oregon. They got like 18 or 20 inches of snow in one night. It was crazy. Shelly says she misses my scenic drives. Oh, Shelly, I know. So part of being, I'm in the Southwest. So part of being in the Southwest during the wintertime is you don't move around a lot. And so there's not a lot of scenic drives that I can keep giving you guys. So that will hopefully change, as time goes on. I thought I was going to go to Baja, Mexico this year, but, I guess actually beginning of 2020, but I don't think I'm going to go now because I just have a lot of stuff going on, with the Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp that's launching in January. And I don't want it to be another situation like when I was going to Alaska where I have to like hurry up to the next town in order to get internet service. So I want to make sure that that's not happening. So sorry, Shelly, some of that will be happening soon, with the scenic drives, maybe in a couple of months. Let's see. Well, it won't be like a couple of months. You won't see any scenic drive, but not like it was before. Anyways, you get the idea. So let's see. Mark says, I want to start a YouTube channel. Wish I had a beautiful lady in crime to do videos with. I have thousands of ideas. What kind of a channel are you looking to start, Mark? Starting a YouTube channel is, it's easy to start, but it's one of those things where you have to figure out your niche and what you really enjoy doing. And there's a balance because there's so many people on the channels who want you to do certain types of content, but that may not resonate with you. And you obviously want to make yourself happy, right? Doing something that you love, and also be able to use it as a form of business but have a good audience, right? Because at the end of the day, your YouTube channel isn't going to be successful if you don't have an audience. So there's a balance that you have to do there. So that's a good question. Let's see. DJ Raiders, thanks for streaming. You're welcome. Do you guys have any questions? Let's see. JD says, I'm jealous of your travels. You're doing a great journey. Oh, thank you. It's interesting. I've been doing this for, it's been over 2.5 years now. I feel like it's been forever. It's kind of funny. Like the time goes by really, really fast, but I think I just have packed in so much in 2.5 years that it feels like it's been a lifetime. It's kind of amazing, but I really do love what I do. And there's times, this year has been a little bit more difficult, but I think I'm, figuring things out, right? And kind of getting my stride in this travel life. And I think that happens to a lot of people actually. And so I see so many people who, sorry, I'm just going to get comfortable here. I see so many people who actually, start off in one RV and they get a different RV because their travel style changes and what they thought they would like, they don't like. And that happens quite often. I know people who are on their third and fourth RV. So, everybody's different and how they start out and what they feel like they're going to be happy with. So it is a lot of fun and you learn a lot about yourself during that time because there can be challenges. It's not the traditional way of living. And so it's always good to find a tribe of people if you can to hook up with. Like for me, it's my escaper friends and I love them. I don't know like how my life would be without them. I mean, there's a lot of times I'm not traveling with them, but there's some times that I am traveling with them or just other people that I've met along the way that I really enjoy being around. And so it's nice to have those friendships. They're kind of my extended family, and it's nice to have those friendships around because there's going to be a time when we all need each other, and it's good. that you have somebody who can help you and knows what this kind of lifestyle is. I mean, even when I was just recently at the RV park, I was already there, and that one day when my leg was hurting so bad, like it was the worst pain I think I had ever felt in my life. And my friend Anthony was in Phoenix, and he's a van lifer too. He dropped everything and came to stay with me at the RV park so he could help me, because I couldn't dump my gray tank. I could barely walk at that point, and it was incredible. So it's just amazing what people will do for you. Let's see. So what kind of questions do we have? Keep giving me your questions, guys. Let's see. Freedom Tribe just bought a Hymer last month. Oh my gosh, amazing. Are you coming to the meetup in January? Let me know in the chat room. Which one did you get? A 1, a 2, or a loft? That's amazing. Let's see. Billy says, you're looking good as always. Just chill for the winter. Exactly. I am. I'm not going to move around a lot, to be honest. I have a lot going on in the business and things that I want to bring to you guys content-wise, and then taking care of myself, So for me right now, the best thing is to not travel as much. And it kind of happens anyways naturally, like I said, in the Southwest, because there's not a lot of places you can go that's not too cold. And I don't like to winterize my vehicle. I don't choose to be in places where I have to winterize. So I like the warmer weather too. So yeah, it kind of works well. Let's see. Pamela says, we're in the Southwest in Chandler. Oh, in Arizona. That's sweet. I haven't been there actually. I think I've been through there, but I haven't actually stayed there. So how do you like it there? Are you in an RV park, or are you in a sticks and bricks? Like, what's going on there, Pamela? JD says, I only travel on Google Maps. Oh, you put the little downward face, but that's good. You're dreaming, right? So, if you can even do like an extended weekend, that's good. You can just do baby steps. You don't have to go full-time like I'm doing. You can do part-time stuff. You can do extended weekends. But if traveling is what you want to do, then just get out there and do, like I said, an extended weekend. Or even if it's just for the day, go somewhere new that you've never been. Open up that Google map, open it up like it's a paper map. It's not a paper map, but on your phone, go look at your Google map and pick out a place and go do that. Sometimes it doesn't, people think that you have to go like completely full time to say that you're traveling or to be happy, and that's just really not the case. Mark says, tiny home lifestyle and living, the luxury of living in it, vans, RVs, and so much more. Hard to explain it all in here. Hate to give my ideas away. I might steal them. Just kidding. I'm probably already talking about them. Just kidding. I crack myself up sometimes. Anyways, so Mark, all good ideas. By the way, there's people that are talking about those. Even if I were talking about them, it doesn't matter. There's enough space in YouTube, on blogs, whatever, for you to talk about anything that you want, even though other people are talking about them. I'll give you an example. So my cousin, who has the blog vanillaandbean.com, she used to be a teacher, and she wanted to quit being a teacher, and she went back to school to get her pastry chef license or something like a certificate. I don't know what it's called. She loves to cook, and so I kept telling her, I was like, you should start a blog, because she always loved to share her recipes. She's very good at photography, and her cooking is amazing. And she didn't want to. She said, there's a zillion other people out there that are doing food blogs. Like, what would make her different? Why would people want to actually look at her food blog? And I told her, I was like, you have a different voice than everybody else. You have your own unique way of presenting things, and that's what will attract people. And so some people might be attracted to one other food blogger, or Mark, in your case, another YouTube channel. And then they're going to be attracted to you. It's the same with me. Like, I wasn't sure who would be attracted to my style, but there are people apparently out there that are. And so you have your own unique voice is what I'm trying to say. So just get out there and do it. And I hope you do. Let's see. DJ Raider says, it takes a while to be discovered here on YouTube. Best thing to do is not give up. That's exactly true. I'm so glad that you said that, DJ. Consistency is key though. So be super consistent with it, and keep it up, and you'll get there. I mean, I've been doing this for 2.5 years, really, but hard. Well, it's not really 2.5, it's more like 1.5 years. There's some old videos out there that were older than 1.5 years, but I wasn't, I was still working a full-time job at the time. And so I wasn't consistent. I wasn't putting everything into it. It wasn't until I quit my job in June of 2018 that I really started like focusing on it, where I made sure that every single week I had a video coming out. And so that's the consistency piece. The YouTube algorithm likes that consistency. So, and just keep it up, keep going, and you'll reach your dreams with your business eventually. Nancy says, question, how often do you sanitize your freshwater tank while you're traveling? I know you use your Berkey. Oh God, Nancy, you had to ask me that. So when I was at the RV park, I was going to sanitize my freshwater tank. I've never done it. I know. I've had this for 1.5 years. I think you're supposed to sanitize it every year. So I use a filter actually when water comes in. So that helps with not having to sanitize all the time. And I do use my Berkey. I haven't killed over yet, so I think I'm fine. But I was going to do it finally at an RV park. Part of the problem is I never stay at RV parks, and it's hard to sanitize your freshwater tank because you have to put the bleach in, go drive around, let it slosh around for a couple of hours. You don't have to like dry for a couple of hours, but you have to at least let it slosh around for a bit and then let it sit for a couple of hours, and then empty the whole thing and then fill it all back up and redo this whole cycle until you don't smell any bleach anymore coming from out of the faucets. So two things. The water where I'm at it's in Arizona, and it's super salty. It has a lot of minerals and salt in it, and I did not want that running through my pump, that many gallons running through my pump. And my water pump has also been giving me a little bit of issue, and so I was concerned about having to run all of that through, so I'm gonna have to do it at a different time. Anyways, that's the long story. I haven't done it yet. I think people say like 6 months, every 6 months to once a year is about what you should do. Let's see. Irene Iron Fitness, tell us more about the Nomad Bootcamp. What do the 8 weeks look like? Oh, yes. So, great question. That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. So, before I answer that question, I wanted to let everybody know that the reason why you're getting a live stream today, and this is what I teased about as well, I wanted to explain a few things, is that I didn't have a video produced. I don't have any video footage ready for you guys. I was literally staying at this RV camp or RV resort and didn't have anything for you. I guess I could have put some how-to videos and stuff together, but here's the thing. I did the beta course for the Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp this last summer. I got a ton of assessments and stuff from my students, and I'm putting all that stuff together to go live with the final Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp in January. And so it's a lot of work. In each module, when I did the beta, there are no videos, but there will be videos on the new one. And so it's just a ton of work, and quite honestly, guys, it's hard for me to focus on doing that and doing videos for YouTube. And Mark, this is a good thing for you to know if you're wanting to do the YouTube channel. It takes a lot of work to put those together, especially I think how I want the quality to be put together. And so I've opted to not do any more videos until January. So starting first week of January, I'll have videos out for you guys again. But through the end of December, I won't be doing any videos, but I will be doing live streams every Thursday. So I'll still be here on Thursday, just not an actual video per se that's put together ahead of time. So I hope you guys don't mind that. I know it might suck a little bit, but at least we can do the live streams if you guys don't mind. And then throw out some ideas of things that you guys maybe you want me to talk about in the live streams. That helps me too to figure out again like what you guys want to talk about. And so back to Irene, back to Christine's question from Irene Iron Fitness about the Nomad Bootcamp. So it will go live in January. I've got quite a few people on the wait list already, and people who are asking me when it's going to go live. So I will launch it. I'm thinking about the third week of January. And what I mean by launch is I'll start doing the pre-sale. So that means I'll send emails. So you have to be on my newsletter list or my wait list in order to get notified that it's launching. So if you're looking into doing the Nomad course, then you need to go sign up. There's a link in the description box of this live stream and pretty much every single video I do that shows where to go to get signed up. That just gets you on the wait list. And so there'll be a pre-sale for that in January, and then we'll start the class about February 1st. No, those are just rough dates right now. But here's what the Nomad course is about. So I'm so excited about it. I love it. One of the things that the students in my beta course told me, their feedback was that they loved the fact that I did live video calls with them. So there will be live video calls regularly, which will go over the course curriculum, questions you guys have. We'll talk about your specific things that you're going through and the things that you definitely need answered before you decide if you're going to, transition into being a nomad. And by the way, you don't have to, this isn't a course on how to RV, by the way. It has some stuff in there about RVing, but it's definitely about how to transition into a nomad, and that can be flying across to Germany or Europe or Asia and staying in Airbnbs or hostels or RVing over there or RVing domestically here. It runs the gamut, so you don't have to be RVing. So we do the live video calls. That's one of the things. We talk about if you want to RV, we talk about what kind of RV would be good for you. We talk about what is your travel style. So we figure all of that out. There's worksheets and workbooks for you guys to fill out for each module so that you can kind of gather your thoughts, because at the very end, what we'll do is we'll put together your goals, summarize all of your goals so that you know exactly what you need to do. So it's kind of like this blueprint, this roadmap, right? In order to get you from knowing nothing and not knowing how to be a nomad into knowing exactly what you need to do. So that's what we'll cover in those 8 weeks. So it also covers budgeting. So we'll talk about what you need to budget for and the things that you need to think about. So a lot of it is me throwing ideas out at you, and that will also happen during the live video calls. Sorry, I think I need some water. Is throwing some ideas out at you so that, sorry, give me 1 second. I apologize. Throwing these ideas out at you to get you thinking about things maybe you hadn't thought about in order to get you your kind of game plan. So I see some questions coming in, but give me 1 more second. I'm going to finish this list. So we'll talk about your travel style. Is it that you want to RV or do you want to travel abroad? And what does that look like? And what do you need to do in order to get there? And then saving money. We talk a lot about when you're traveling, there's so many ways to save money along the way. You don't have to be at RV parks. You can boondock, which a lot of places are free. That's mostly what I do. So you can create this really tight, slim budget. And so RVing or traveling even abroad can actually be cheaper a lot of times than living in a sticks and bricks house. It really just depends on you and what your expenses are. I have a free budgeting course out there already, and people will give me comments like, well, that doesn't work on the East Coast because you have to stay at RV parks more. Well, it really depends on you. Yes, you have to stay at RV parks more if you're on the East Coast, but it depends on what type of an RV you have. It depends on if you actually want to stay at RV parks, and it depends on your own personal expenses that you have that are kind of outside of the realm of RVing, on whether or not this is going to be a cheaper lifestyle for you or not. So everybody is just different, and we'll go through all of that stuff. On the business side, the money side of what do you do to support this kind of a lifestyle? So there's a lot of people who travel and they're not retired. So they need to make money still, right? So we talk about how to work remotely, how to find jobs where you can work remotely. And we talk a little bit about how to start your own online business. So the whole online business thing is there's a tidbit of information about that. And And of course, I'll answer your questions and stuff in there. But I'm going to be developing a course that'll come out in May that talks all about how to actually start an online job or online business through YouTube and blogging and a couple of other things. But we do touch on that, but that's a whole other course in and of itself. And there's so many people in the Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp course that don't care about starting an online business. So I've separated those because I had them a little bit together in the last one. So I'm separating those. But anyways, that's what we're going through. So if you guys are interested in that, then go ahead and click the link below to get signed up on the wait list. And so why is it important to get on the wait list? Because the first 2 days that I launch, the only people that will know that I launched are people who are on the wait list. And so there's a difference between being on my newsletter list and being on the wait list. The newsletter list, you'll get notified of the launch, but it will be after the pre-sale. So you have to get on the wait list in order to get the pre-sale pricing. It's going to be discounted for people who have been proactive and signed up to get on the wait list. So I like to support those people and reward them for getting on there early. And I really appreciate the people who have done that already. So I've got over 180 people right now on my list. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to start the class again in January and get back on the calls with you guys, because I know, that's the other thing too. You get access to the live or to the boot camp. It's a lifetime membership, and you get access to a Facebook group that is a community Facebook group that's specific to people who've gone through the course. And that's the other thing that the students who have already gone through it said that they really love about the course, because it puts people who are like-minded together, and they could bounce ideas off of each other and really learn from each other. So anyways, that's a lot of the good stuff there. All right, so I've said enough about the Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp. So Christine, thanks for answering or asking. Let's see. Okay, we got some more questions here. Pamela says, I'm currently in an apartment until I figure things out. Oh, Pamela. Yeah, I mean, go sign up for the bootcamp course and see if it's something that you're going to like. The waitlist link actually shows everything that you'll be taught. It has the curriculum and stuff on there. Excuse me. Lisa says, hey, Amber, I'm in Miami for the winter. I'll get back out west and escapers one of these. Oh, sweet. Lisa. And her little dog. Sorry. My gosh, I've talked so much. I'm like parched. Lisa, I've missed you. And I've seen all your pictures though online, so it looks like you're having a fabulous time. Let's see. Looking through all the questions. Shady says, watch out for ticks. Sandra says, how's Lily? Lily's doing good. She's just sleeping right now, but she's doing really well. She fell in love with a couple at the RV park. It was a couple from Connecticut. And I'm telling you, I've never seen her fall in love with anybody like this before, but she would see them walking. I had my door open, and the screen door was one where she could like kind of crawl under it, and she saw them walking a ways away and just took off running after them. It was hilarious, and I had to like yell at them that she was running after them. But his name is Bill and his wife's name is Lynn, and they kind of adopted us and we adopted them. But great couple, and so yeah, she's in love with them, so we'll probably go visit them a little later. All right, so let's see. Oops, I went up too fast. Let's see. Dobie on the road. You definitely want to take this course. Amber does an awesome job with it. Aw, thank you. She was one of my students. Thank you so much. They gave me some invaluable feedback. Let's see. Sandra says you don't have to apologize for not having a video. We love live streams too. Oh, good. I'm glad. I know it was, my mental brain, like with this whole thing about not doing live streams or not putting videos out, like I stress about it, guys. Really, I do. Because you build up like the YouTube algorithm gods have been nice to me. And so, I don't want to mess that up. And, I had to figure out, like, I got to have a balance here and figure these things out. So I'm getting there, guys. I'm really getting there. And I appreciate everybody sticking with me through all of it. And knowing that, things are going to change just a little bit, but I need to get this course out. And I think it's going to be all good. But once I get that out, then I'll have, a lot more time on my hands. I was actually, so you guys, you'll find this interesting. So I had a video editor for the last 3 videos that I did, and it was quite nice. But unfortunately it didn't work out, and that, I thought it was going to save me like a ton of time, and it did, when I had this video editor. So, if you guys know any video editors out there, send me an email and let me know, because I would certainly be looking for another video editor. Let's see. Okay, so Chef Santa's Culinary Travel says, hello, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays to everybody in here. You have to let me know how your Thanksgiving was, and Christmas is like rapidly approaching. Let's see. JD Smith, I hope you tried gold panning in Alaska. Just met a guy who was stationed there for 3 years and never knew Alaska had gold. Wow. I did not try gold panning. Sorry. I kind of actually forgot about that while I was there, but I had a very interesting time there. So I wouldn't say it was my best RV living there. Not always because of Alaska, but just because of things going on with me too. And so anyways, I'll have to go there again sometime, but I'm probably not going to travel via an RV, unless I fly and then also rent an RV maybe. But I think I would love to do a cruise up there. In fact, the Escapers are going up there on a cruise, probably this next year in 2020. I should know this, but I have forgotten. So if there's anybody from Escapers that are on here, let me know when that is. But that would be fun. But I haven't signed up for it. So yeah, that would be a good one, because I really like the Kenai Peninsula where all the water was. And so the cruise, of course, would take you to all of those places. April says, yes, take the class. You'll get a lot from it. Oh, thank you, April. Another amazing student of mine. And what's funny is, so April, I'm just going to talk about you a little bit here. So April in the beginning was very kind of shy being on video, because it is a live video call. So I would see, you're not just seeing my face, I'm seeing everybody's faces, and everybody is seeing everybody else's faces. And I loved to see how April kind of came out a little bit and started talking more, and was able to like really connect with people in the group. So it was amazing, April, and she's an amazing lady, and she's still in the process of researching and getting everything together for her travels as well. So thank you, April. All right, it looks like we're dwindling down on questions here, and we're about 45 minutes in. So I think unless anybody has any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream, because we're going to have another live stream next week. So you have to come with more questions, guys. Anyways, all right. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend, and thank you for hanging out with me here, and you guys have a good weekend. I already said that, didn't I? Have a good weekend. Bye.